it. Do not just run behind the output that is uttered by a prompt. It can be a best prompt, but then right now what I feel with the emails that I get, with the presentations that has been circulated, somewhere if you're using AI for the last 2 to 3 months, you will come to know that it's a AI made content.
Yes.
So there should be a human touch to it, where we can maybe set the derivative that how it came, that it has been a journey. It's not that a machine oriented stuff, you type something, you get the output and you're done. No, because even in our professional life, even with the product, when from the time it is being thought upon till it is designed, it's a journey, right? For example, or else I can be too robotic to ask one of my AI apps to build an app and then release it. Everything will be on it, but then what would be the interfaces, what would be my audience, and how I can give the personal touch to the product, and what is the feasibility of the product, that depends on the human brains. And I think there we become irreplaceable, or the pitch is required, where we have to evaluate the output that has been AI driven, and then wisely, I'm not saying it's definitely a wonderful thing that we have right now, but then I also believe that the human touch to it would definitely give you awesome results, and we look forward for it.
Perfect. Pretty solid. Rightly mentioned. I think we jump on the prompts outputs and we forget to vet those outputs. And I think that's where our critical thinking comes in place. So in our respective jobs, wherever we are, certainly we all have to use AI. In fact, there is a popular saying, in fact, there is a marketing campaign in UpGrad as well for that, is that you will not lose jobs to AI. You will lose jobs to the people using AI.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that is certainly there.
So just wanted to add on this.
Yes.
Like as you rightly said, see, so from in the morning you wake up till you sleeping, you encounter with lots of like AI and ML or whatever it is, technology related products and things. But there are few things like banks. So I'll tell related to banks. So like customer conversations, gaining their confidence, then handling the collection risk part. So empathy, that what you said just
right.
So that AI can't bring.
True.
So you need a human touch.
Yeah.
Certainly, that human touch is required not only in services sector but also in our workplace as well. So I think that's there. I'll take the other side of AI to you. I wanted to look at data and analytics and how that directly impacted business outcomes in BFSI. And are you open to expose your data, which is so highly confidential, to AI models or LLMs that are out there within your respective domain?
Okay. So I'll first go with challenges.
Yes.
Okay. So first is like unorganized data. Okay. So we call it data silos. And there is a not communication, but lack of coordination between business and tech peoples. That is something majorly observe everywhere.
Very true.
So thing is like if company is thought from the perspective like if data what they want to solve that problem is rightly available or properly integrated, then half of the problem solved. So that kind of data driven decisions give you the accurate result as well as help you to taking your decision in prompt way. So that is what currently we are doing. We bank have like vast data, but to integrate that data within a team and data silos, what I said. So that is a current challenge and on which we are working daily.
Perfect, because obviously banking related data, it's confidential.
Yeah.
And
Privacy.
there are high risk, around privacy and around critical information. So obviously it is related to all of us.
Yeah.
So I think that's where BFSI would certainly need to create their own LLMs, which are within organizations, which are driven data that is on their servers only.
True.
And not that is present elsewhere. So I think that's certainly a challenge. But then Rupesh, you are certainly working onto that.
Yeah.
I have a common question for all three of you, and I want you to take good 10 seconds to think on it, although 10 seconds is not much, but theek hai. How do you decide what should I learn next? Where do you derive those intuitions from? कि नहीं मुझे अभी कुछ नया सीखना है, What's those trigger points for you?
So maybe if I can start.
Yeah,
So
please.
I think I've written a post also on LinkedIn for this. So, last June I think I was sitting down and I was evaluating my journey, and then as a product owner it has been 2 to 3 years in this stuff. But then when I look ahead, what is the next designation or what next for the product, then it came like product management. So it's about like you speaking to yourself that are you stagnant or do you want that change to be there? If you're happy being stagnant, then all fine. If
All
things
fine.
are good. But if you think that you need that to be part of yourself, so then came UpGrad where I enrolled for, and then my vision towards the product changed a bit. The courses that you guys offer, plus I think the project that we did, Granny's Chef, and then from the point of building it till operational part, yet we did not went live with it, but then the product overview for me from my working culture or project to an open market where I can create a product from myself, and then the learning from UpGrad. So I think it's up to individuals whether they think it's the point they should adapt, or I'm fine with the stagnant flow.
Very
It's
true.
with the individuals,
I think that self-questioning to your own
Self-assessment.
self-assessment, certainly rightly said. I think that's something that is very important. And in the changing DNA, we have to ask this question more frequently than what we were supposed to be doing before pandemic, where we were largely happy with what we had. But then pandemic showed us that things are more dynamic, and we have we have to respect the change, and rather we have to ourselves change. That's certainly there.
So if you ask me, so basically I'll tell three things only. Like one is it keep you stay relevant, to the current trending trend. Then second is it give you confidence, and of course that from career perspective, if you stay relevant, then only you can survive.
True. I think that the practical hard truth that if I upskill, if I learn, then obviously I'll see growth. So I think that's certainly the hard truth. Archana?
Yes, so I think both of them have mentioned, but I'll just sum it up again, because one is self-assessment, very, very correct. I think earlier we were doing it only through our, cycle of 1 year cycle, but I think
Connect
yes.
with HR.
This is the season, by the way.
Absolutely. So I think that needs to change, that shift, because today everything is changing so fast. Staying relevant, as Rupesh mentioned. So that of course, and then I think the trends. So now what we do, even from industry standpoint, we follow the trends. That what are the trends, whether it is on LinkedIn, or whether it is in terms of your business, because you want to, so Insta, why you want your reel to perform, you see what algorithms, what are the trends this year. So that also you should see that what are the trends which are aligning with your business growth, and then see, because in your L&D table, apart from the assessment that you do, that's exactly where you can then identify the gaps that, okay, not 6 things, but maybe 1 or 2 things I should do this year as part of my goal to help me improve at my work. And likewise, even at home, say for example, if there is a gap in certain thing, I find so like COVID made so many of us cook, even if we didn't want to cook. There's no choice.
There is no choice.
And I was happy cooking dal khichdi and dal chawal every day, but then my son was not happy. Every day you are giving me this, where is the pizza? My birthday is coming, you're not cooking cake. Okay, best fix, chalo, biscuit cake, whatever. So I mean, these are all analogies that I'm giving, but this is real life hard truths that we must.
It brings back me to those Dalgona coffee trends.
Yeah.
We had those in pandemic.
Correct.
Those days, right? True. I think it's good to hear that learning should never stop, and I think that's the larger area that we are deploying it. And you all have received multiple career advices, I'm sure, throughout the year, throughout your years of life. What outdated career advice should people ignore today? What is that one outdated career advice you feel